All right, everybody. Well, welcome. My name is Mark Smith. Very excited to be here with you today to talk a little bit about the ultimate lifestyle platform. So you've probably heard a little bit, maybe you've watched a short video, a little bit about what we do as a company, but I get the job tonight, the most rewarding job to talk to you about the ultimate lifestyle, which most people say it's the one that provides freedom, fulfillment, something of purpose. Maybe it has financial freedom, but it definitely has a lot to do with fun and a lot to do with travel, right? So I'm going to talk about making the shift, creating your ultimate lifestyle tonight. Before we get started with that, I want to give you a little bit of my background. I got started actually in this industry. I'm dating myself now, over 22 years ago. I spent most of my adult life as a combat medic in the military. And my wife, Tammy, and I, newly married, having our first child at a very young age, traditional kind of go to college, get good grades, join the military, get an education. Kind of that's how we were brought up. We were both brought up in military families as well. And we went out there and we kind of chased that, if you would, that American dream, quote unquote. And we found ourselves kind of not only in the rat race, because I was in the military, both in cardiovascular cath lab school and in the military. So totally maxed out on time. My wife had a full-time job, full-time college student, and was about to have our first child. So it led us to look for what at that time, in some other type of career, what we would call today the shift. And now the rest of the world is thinking like we were thinking 22 years ago. There's got to be a better way. We want more lifestyle. We want to have fun. We don't always be chasing and punching a time clock. There's got to be something else out there, right? And so what has happened, the speed of technology, the gig economy, and also the pandemic, which forced the entire world to what? Work mobilely, right? Work from home. A lot of people had to go work remotely. And some people companies have not even gone back to in-person working. It's remote working, right? And so what the shift is there's a group of people, and it's not a small group of people worldwide, that is making a shift, which is creating a lifestyle that works for them. What is that? What is the ultimate lifestyle platform? How can we help you? What is the definition of lifestyle, right? And so the definition of lifestyle is different for everybody. We know that. For most people, it definitely has different components, whether it's earning a certain amount of money and having a certain amount of fun in your life. But here's what I do know. If we could provide you with a platform, or I should ask you if we could provide you with a platform that can help you earn free trips, access great brands, travel the world with your friends and family, create great memories, earn income remotely, and give you access to the #1 travel club in the world. Would that be of interest to you? And I'm going to have to answer for you here since we can't communicate back and forth here today. But I'm going to answer yes because you got on here. At least you're interested, right? So when we surveyed people around the world, we said, what is lifestyle to you? These are the common answers: exploring new places, learning new things, having fun, making new connections, and giving back. When Tammy and I were struggling in our careers and, newly married, new family, trying to make it, you could only work so much and you could only make so much, right? And so we found this industry, the ability for us to do what we want, have the flexibility, have the freedom. And we've been stay-at-home parents now for over 20 years. Our kids are grown up now, 18 and 23, right? But we got to see that journey a little bit differently than the average parent because we had what I'm going to share with you here today. That's a picture of my family and I actually in Slovenia on a recent trip. We just, my daughter graduated from the University of Hawaii, and we took them on a dream trip. So on this platform, we went and got a trip that we're going to share with you. We went on this trip, and it met everything on here, right? It's like exploring new places. We went to Slovenia. We learned new things. We went whitewater rafting. We met people from all over the world. We had an absolute blast. And that's kind of how we in the Smith family define our lifestyle, right? But when we ask people what is lifestyle, there's another thing that they brought up, and that was they needed a business that allowed them to work remotely. They needed a job where they had the flexibility to do their job remotely so they could be, living somewhere different, maybe out of the area where their company was, or maybe they want to live on a trip. We call that was workcations, right? Some people said, look, I don't want to answer to a boss anymore. I want to have some kind of flexibility. I want to be an entrepreneur. Financial freedom is one of the most common ones. But every single person, when I talk to them and I ask them, what is lifestyle to you? They have all these different definitions, but there's one common denominator, and that's travel, and more travel. People want to get out there. They want to have fun, right? So what we're going to do today is we're going to share with you how to meet all the things that most of us need to be in full control, to design what I would consider the ultimate lifestyle. One of those things we're going to do is we're going to share with you towards the end of the presentation how you can earn up to 6 trips a year. That's a trip every 2 months, okay, to places like Dubai, Jamaica, Rome, Bali, Mexico, Thailand. And these are not some like $99 cheapo, 2-day getaways. These are our signature trips that are actually curated and built and customized by our company. And so stay tuned to the very end and we'll go through that. But what I want to do right now is I want to talk about what is our competitive advantage. Why are we saying we are the ultimate lifestyle platform? First of all, we know the foundation of lifestyle is travel, being able to see the world, have fun, experience new things, taste new foods. And so our competitive advantage is we are the #1 curated group travel club in the world. Prior to the pandemic, we went almost a decade every single year scooping that #1 spot there. And that's because we have several companies in this alliance here today. And one of them is Rovia. Rovia actually is our travel company that backs all of these lifestyle events that we're going to talk about, okay? Global travel agency. We've got members now joining from now 40 plus countries, already have done billion in revenue with this product. And it's 100% digital platform, okay? So it's very fast, it's real time. But look at the stats. We've already sent over several million people at this point on what we call a dream trip. We've built over 30,000 curated, customized, individual experiences around the world. 30,000. It actually took us about 15 years of our travel company, going out there and sending people all over the world to dial in those particular trips. And those trips have been to over 70,000 countries. I mean, it's 70 countries. But think about this for a second. 5 million members can't be wrong, right? We have had 5 million people become a member of our community. 5 million people is a lot, and that's since inception. Okay, so we've got a 20-year history behind us as a brand here at DreamTrips. And so, first and foremost, the #1 thing you get when you think about, okay, ultimate lifestyle platform. All right, tell me more about it. Okay, so first of all, we put the control for you and your travel. You're in the driver's seat. So we give all of our members a members-only booking portal where you can save over 60%, 800,000 hotels, resorts, condos. You got rent-a-cars in their flights, but it's basically a non-public site. So you definitely have to be part of the membership, and you get a login and access to get access to these deals. Now, to become a part of our club, I'm showing this up front because I want to show you how our program works. We have an $80 and $130 monthly membership. Okay, no long-term contract. You keep it as long as you can, as long as you enjoy, right? So there's no pressure. There's not timeshare or anything like that. And what happens is, from these 2 memberships, the difference of the 2 membership points are, one, both members can give full access to everything that we're going to talk about. But in addition, the priority membership is going to give you more savings. And we add in 24/7 concierge services in over 50 languages. That's anything you can think of worldwide. You're traveling, you're home, you need pet sitters, house cleaners, golf lessons, flowers to your significant other, restaurant reservations in a city you've never been to, 24/7 in every language that is there, okay? You also get access to over 1,300 VIP airport lounges. So if you're a real traveler like I am, you're out there all the time, and I can tell you, I've been stuck in a lot of places in airports where it's a great feature to be able to access this part, and you're able to go to a lounge with free Wi-Fi, food. A lot of times there's food, there's drinks, alcohol, massage chairs, a place to plug in, get Wi-Fi. We know what it's like when you're traveling, okay? But here's the big thing that happens here is once you're a fully paid member for 6 full months, you're actually going to get a cruise, a 4-day cruise for 2. We're going to give you a certificate for that as well. So we have a lot of loyalty programs built in. Let me take you through how this works. Standard and priority. Standard, you get $250 in savings every month towards discount travel. Priority, you get $400. Here's how it works. We help you build what we call a travel savings account. So every month, as you can see, it's growing that you're a monthly member. Okay, so where standard, you have over 300. I mean, you have as a standard member, you have over 3,000. It's dollar for dollar of savings once it goes into the portal. So you'll be able to go in, and I'm gonna show you some discounts and book your own hotel. Book your own rent-a-car, book your own condo, but primarily, I like to focus on hotels. Those are the best discounts. You can use these discounts on hotels and condos, okay? Priority, it's $4,800 a year in potential savings, okay? So here's how it works. These are real prices. So you can see here as a great example, I'm gonna move my videos in the middle of my screen here. There we go. So right here is great. Las Vegas, you get a Las Vegas hotel, resort, and casino. You can look Expedia price, Expedia, Booking.com. Those are kind of the probably the best prices you can find online. $183 a night. The DreamTrips member price is $81. Okay, so it's a 55% saving, which I put a 3-day query in there. So for 3 nights, you can save $308 with DreamTrips off the public price. Now that's already off the best price out there. And how do you do that? You dip into that travel savings account and you buy the price down to $81 a night. You know, look at New York. You're buying the price down from $440 a night to $212. You know, I did this in Rome one because I just came from Rome for Easter here recently last month in April. One amazing place if you haven't gone, but $477 for this hotel a night. DreamTrips price $243. So on that booking, I put 3 days into that hotel in Rome, and it was $703. That means I could go in, book it for 3 nights, and take $703 from my travel savings account and apply it to this. So instead of me paying $477, I'm paying $243 a night. I can go on and on. The discounts are pretty amazing on what happens here. Here's some luxury condos. I told you we have amazing condo deals. The one on the left here, that's the Grand Mayan 1-bedroom suite. It's $780 a night. You can go look it up online. It has a plunge pool, your own pool, on your balcony. Okay, we have that exact same room, exact same resort for about $238 to $310 for 4 nights. Okay, it's $780 a night if you went direct. Okay, for us, you live 4 nights. You know, call it $300. It's pretty amazing what we bring to the table. In addition to that, those of you that love cruises, if you love cruises, throw it in the chat here today. But I want to talk about cruise. We have great cruise discounts. So watch what happens with our cruise discounts here. So here's a great example. Here is for $499, and this is a 14-day cruise. So some of you may not do 14-day cruises, but I wanted to show this. It's a 14-night cruise. It's a single passage. So we go all the way from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, here in the U.S. to Barcelona, Spain. $499. Think about this. That's $36 a night. I eat more than $36 a meal, let alone $36 a day, because all the food is included on a cruise. So it's pretty amazing, right? Here's another one right here. 12 nights to the Caribbean. $599. I love this one because it's Florida, Half Moon Cay, it's Bahamas, it's Jamaica, Aruba. This is a really, really, really cool cruise here for $599. For some of you that just want a quick getaway, it's a 4-night. This is your basic Bahamas cruise. I've actually been on this exact itinerary, $185. I mean, $185 a person. Just think about that. You don't think on a vacation in 4 days that you eat $185 in food, right? And those of you that have been on cruises, the food is awesome. So if you haven't been on a cruise, that's what you're missing. You cruise to eat, as we say in the Smith family, right? So what is a dream trip? Okay, so we talked about DreamTrips. You hear the name DreamTrips. What I showed you was our discount engine. That's the first thing you get. Okay, that's just an extra perk so that when you're booking your own travel, getaway on the weekend, you got to, your son's little league game. I'm a baseball dad. I've probably saved $7,000-8,000 in a year, okay, by booking all my personal travel, and mostly it was baseball tournaments for my son, right? But a dream trip, our flagship product, is group curated travel. We go out, we find the cool deals, the best destinations, but it's not just like discount. We don't even call ourselves discounted travel. That's what the portal is. This right here is value travel. We add and build everything that the average person would want on a trip, but they don't want to go through the hassle of researching, doing it, book it, and the stress that comes with that, right? So all of our dream trips are group curated travel. We build everything. It's full service. So basically what happens is we pick you up at the airport, right? You land in Rome. We're there with our dream trip sign to pick you up. We have an on-site host, so someone from DreamTrips, the little DreamTrips shirt is there waiting for you to help check you in. Then we always have a welcome party or a drink reception or a themed party. Everybody that is on the trip, because when you book a dream trip, there's people all over the world booking the trip. You might be with 20 or 30 other people, which makes it cool. That's another part of our community. And then all of our dream trips always include a very cool excursion, right? So just think about it. We've probably run this trip that you may purchase 50 times, 100 times, or even 1,000 times. So we've worked out all the kinks. We found the best restaurants. We found the great hotels. We like to say travel like a local, right? Because you go to a lot of things that you would have never found on your own because our hosts have maybe been to Rome 100 times. And so they find out all the cool spots. So that is all taken care of for you. If you have our priority membership, you'll get VIP airport access. And then we always have what we call a farewell dinner or some type of party at the end. Here's some great examples. And I'm giving you examples all over the world. One, Denver, Colorado, United States. This is a great one. This is like $800 per person. Okay. None of our trips, we put airfare in them. So everything else but airfare, right? So 4 days, 3 nights, you get to pick your choice of a supercar, Ferrari, Lamborghini, McLaren, like that orange one there, right? And you get to drive 35, 34 miles, whatever it is, through a canyon. Okay, it's a full dream trip. We have hotel, welcome reception. We got breakfast is included, and the entire price to do the supercar experience. Romania, this is Transylvania, Corbin's Castle. We actually have a Halloween package where for 7 nights, you go all through 4 different castles in Romania, stay at 4 different resorts, and celebrate on Halloween at a private Count Dracula wedding Halloween party at one of the most famous castles in the entire world. So this is going to give you some of the exotic things we do. Amsterdam Comic-Con is another trip we did, another great trip. Frequent trips to Hungary. We have foodie trips. So if you're a foodie like I am and you like to travel to eat, pop it in the chat here today. If you're a foodie, tell us some of the trips. We got our staff watching here today. Tell us some of the cool foodie experience you'd like to see. This is one in Hungary where you go and you actually, you get to learn strudel making, okay? We had one in Thailand where you went out in town with a chef, went to the market, taught you how to shop for the right ingredients, and then went back to a kitchen and made 3 different Thai dishes, okay? I went on one recently over Easter with my family to Italy, and we went to a pizza making and a tiramisu class. Amazing, okay? I'll remember that for the rest of my life. These are not just getaways or a night out on the town. These are worldly, incredible experiences that your kids, your family, your friends will all absolutely love. Dubai is one of our most famous trips. This one sells out all the time. We're known for our desert experience. So one of the excursions on our Dubai trips is we go out in Toyota 4Runners all through the dunes in the desert, and then we all end at night out under the stars for an incredible dinner and experience out in the desert. And we have great things also, like, of course, we love Halloween, so you see that it come a lot. This is a Maxim Magazine's Halloween party. I'll give you some of the VIP things we have. This is about $1,000, $1,100 per person, but this thing is amazing. This is, you stay right in Times Square, New York at the Marriott Marquis Hotel. I think it's the best hotel. It's right there, okay? You're going to get front of the line passes, VIP entry, so there's no waiting in line at this, open bar, transportation to the party, making sure everyone gets there and back safe, right? Your hotel's in, there's some breakfast, there's some different things, some welcome parties, but the experience is go to New York City and experience probably the hottest Halloween party in all of the United States is the Maxim Magazine Halloween party. So enough about the fun for a second. I want to get a little bit more serious. We also love to give back. And I would tell you that I believe DreamTrips might even coin the phrase voluntourism. And what that is that's tourism that is geared around volunteering and giving back. Okay, so we talked about when people define lifestyle, it was living a life of purpose, right? And so DreamTrips has built over 1,000 bottle schools. Here's an example of a trip we did in Guatemala. And you see the bottles there. They stuff the plastic bottles with trash, and they are able to make walls that insulate the schools and the houses in the village there in Guatemala. Nepal, Cyprus. I mean, volunteer trips all over the world. So this is a great way, and I plan on bringing my kids on one of these. It's a great way to just get out of your neck of the woods, get out of your own little kind of bubble, right? And go somewhere in the world and give back, and also appreciate how other people live. Being a military guy, I've been all over the world. It gave me a different perspective on life. It lets me know that, one, I'm not the only person out there, and I'm not the only country I'm not part of the only country in the world. And sometimes people that have never been out of their country or out of their city or out of their province, they've never experienced anything like this. So, we have an upcoming one I'll talk about in just a moment that's pretty cool as well. And so what I'm going to do right now is, I know I talked about it's $80 or $130 to become a member of our community, okay? You get all the access to everything that we talked about here, okay? But here's the coolest part about it. If you refer 4 people, we call it get 4, pay no more. So you're already thinking, I'm sure, I know at least 4 friends that are overworked, underpaid, would love to travel, want more lifestyle. You probably have names going on in your head right now, right? So refer 4 who get the same membership as you, it adds up to the same monthly membership. And as long as you keep 4 referrals active, your membership is free. You still get the cruise at 6 months. You still get the $250 to $400 every month put in your discount engine and travel points, even though you're not paying us anymore. So this is one of the coolest referral programs I've seen, okay? Now, the next part of the Ultimate Lifestyle Plan is it's not just travel and placing you all over the world, right? It's giving you access and benefits to lifestyle brands. And this part of our community is powered by My Daily Choices, okay? And you're going to get access to lifestyle brands like DreamTrips, like Body Melt, Beyond, Hempworks, Mantra, Akashics, which is a great brand that for those of you that want to learn how to invest and trade and do Forex trading. Some people will go on some of our expos or our workshops like tap-ins we have, for example, that people can go and they can go to Dubai and they can learn how to do Forex if you're into that, okay? Or if you're really into your health, you may want to go on one of our brand trips where you're going to say, hey, you know what? I want to get in shape. I want to lose some of that body percentage down. I want to just be more healthy all overall. I want to gain muscle. And you buy one of our lifestyle brands and you may end up one of the brand trips. We're going on a trip and you're learning from a scientist or a nutritionist or an educator on nutrition and how to have that ultimate, well-being. So we've got a lot of really cool accessibility. So as you can see, we have great multiple things that will help you from a lifestyle standpoint. And one of the great things about what we do is we talked in the very beginning to define the ultimate lifestyle, right? Define that ultimate lifestyle. What was that? I think people for the most part can define that ultimate lifestyle. However, how are you going to get it? You have to be in the right place at the right time with the right community. And that's us right now. The MDC marketplace, giving you the ability to work remotely, to be able to generate part-time, full-time, spare time, or even big-time income. It depends on what kind of lifestyle you're looking for here, right? Look at the markets that our community is able to capture, okay? This platform is available in over 200 countries digitally, okay? We're going after the beauty market, the $8.9 trillion travel market, the $4.4 trillion wellness market. Okay, I can go all around. Look at the personal care industry. So our lifestyle platform is saying we know the base is everybody wants to travel and have fun. We know the second layer of that is well-being. People want to have access to cool things, experiences, products. Definitely focusing on health, and then that next part to make it all happen is the financial wherewithal to create that lifestyle, right? And that's what we're going to talk about is the Ultimate Lifestyle Platform gives you that access. Over 25 plus lifestyle brands, but the most lucrative affiliate plan. It's geared for someone that maybe doesn't have experience as an entrepreneur. Maybe you're not an internet marketer or anything like that. I wouldn't consider myself that, or an online marketer, right? But affiliate programs are part of the shift. See, people are figuring out, how are these young kids making these incomes that full-time adults in professional careers are making? What is it? It's affiliate marketing. How are these people, your neighbor that on the side, they have a modest job, and on the side, they're in some type of affiliate marketing, and that's generating an extra 20,000 a year, 30, 50,000 a year, and that's giving them that vacation money. That's giving them that money to go get that extra car or send their daughter to college, right? Or for those that have said, hey, look, I know affiliate marketing works. I know affiliate marketing. It's not the way I used to say it's the wave of the future. We are in the affiliate market takeover right now. It is part of the major shift that's happening. Affiliate marketing, and what has accelerated that is that gig economy. But people that got a taste of what it was like to be at home with their kids, with their family, and work from the comfort of their home, work from their smartphone, and they got used to it and they want it back. And that's what we have. So let's talk about our travel rewards program. You know, one of the things that I love to do is just give an overview. The person invited you on here today, they can give you more in-depth if you have questions, to put you on the phone. One of our partners, one of our community members, they can explain it to you. But we get paid 8 different ways. We get paid weekly and monthly, okay? We have multiple ways that we can pay you your rewards. Just easy overview. When you add someone to the community, they buy one of our travel packs. I'll share that in a minute. You make $100 to $600, okay, when you add someone to the community. We have all kinds of achievement bonuses, between 100, one-time bonuses, between 100, these are rewards you can unlock, to a $500,000 bonus, okay? Depending on how big of a community you want to build, right? We have monthly bonuses from 50 to 100,000 a month. And also, if you're like me, I want to leverage my time. So you're already going to refer people to the community. So people who refer people, because it's affiliate marketing, you can earn 10 to 20% as that community grows from state to state, border to border, country to country, and all around the world, over 200 countries. You can earn 10 to 20% in your community, which is amazing, right? And there's a bunch of other ways we get paid. I'm not going to go into every single way here today because I really think it needs to be just an overview, right? So how do I get started? This is how you get started today earning money on the platform, okay? We have 3 different ways to get started. We have our Traveler, Jet Setter, Globetrotter. Our Globetrotter best valued pack, $29.99. It's a 1-year annual membership, so there's no other fees. It's our top tier priority DreamTrips membership. All the loyalty points. You get a condo certificate for a 7-day condo. These condos are awesome, by the way. You get your cruise certificate right away because you're buying everything up front. You get that 15 days after purchase. And you're getting $10,000 in prepaid travel savings, which is, just think about that. You know, I used, like I said, 7,000 to 8,000 in a year just doing baseball tournaments every year, okay? All over the place. So you're going to get that as that plan. The Jet Setter, our most common, is our $1,000 membership. Our entry pack, okay, it's one time. This is going to give you 3 months of our standard membership, and it's give you $3,000 in travel savings. It's going to give you access after 6 full months. You'll get your certificate for your 4-day cruise for 2. And then we have our Traveler pack, okay, which is our kind of our basic pack, $4.99. You get your first month membership going, get $1,000. So if you look at the value at the packs, you get $1,000 in travel savings. So if you look at the value of the packs that we're selling, major value. So you pick what works in your budget. And what I want to do now is I want you to just imagine this for a second. These are the trips that you're going to get access to. And right now, this is the trip that we're all running towards right now. We call it the runway to Greece. Okay, Santorini, Greece. This is the resort. Look at the beach. I mean, this is not some overly populated, cheap tourist trip. This is an incredible place. It's a known resort to our company. We built it all-inclusive as much as we could. It's not an all-inclusive resort, but we have dinners and unlimited wine and different, activities. We're going to go to Mount Olympus. So stay tuned on how you can qualify for that trip. But check this thing out. It's packed with meals and breakfasts and dinners and a transformation workshop. I mean, the thing has everything. And then we go from that resort for an additional fee to one of those volunteer trips. This is actually an orphanage in Thessaloniki, Greece. And so you can earn the trip that I just shared with you as part of our rewards program. And for $550, you can stay in Greece with us. We had a whole bunch of us going over. We're going to work on this orphanage. We're going to feed the kids, and we're going to do some light work on the building. So it kind of gives you an idea. So what I want to do right now is I want to share with you just real quick, two folks I've asked to come on here to share with you what DreamTrips means to them and what it has done for them. So please welcome some of our, amazing leaders from around the world who've been on, some of them over 100 DreamTrips.
Hey, my name is Martin, and I've been a member with DreamTrips for more than 20 years. That's right, 2 decades. I have traveled all over the world, been on over 150 different dream trips, and vacations, literally just ticking off bucket list items left and right, all because of this platform. But I didn't get started with this for the travel. I got started for the business opportunity. I got started because I was waiting tables and I was just so frustrated with my life circumstances. I was frustrated because I couldn't pay my bills on time. And I saw an opportunity with this framework to leverage a system that was proven and just go to work. And I got to tell you, I wound up making more money in 1 month than I used to make in an entire year waiting tables. So to say this has changed my life, again, that's an understatement. But the best part of this is being able to work with like-minded, like-hearted people. And I get to work with people that I choose to work with, not that I have to work with. And to be able to travel around the world with them, man, that's the icing on the cake. So thank you, Dream Trips.
Awesome.
Hey guys, my name is Hadia Tudumboya, and I was introduced into this industry 11 years ago. At the time, I was running my business doing marketing and PR for athletes, which looked glamorous, but your girl was completely and totally overworked, stressed out, and no longer loving it. I was also getting ready to donate my kidney to my brother, so I knew I couldn't truly travel right away, but I knew I just wanted it. And so I said yes to a complete and total stranger. It was my first time ever doing anything in this industry before. I was super skeptical because I didn't know the guy very well, but I'm just one of those people that believe in right place, right time. And so, I plugged into the system. I went to the trainings. I followed the path that was given to me. And because of that, 11 years later, 30 plus countries. But on top of that, I've made a significant amount of income, enough so that I could tell my mom I could help her with whatever she wants. It gives me the time freedom to do the things with the people that mean the most in my life. And most importantly, I can actually now bless people with a way that they could do the exact same thing.
So as you can see, pretty awesome stuff we have going on here overall as a company. And I'm just excited to be a small part of that here today. What I encourage you to do is get back with the person that invited you to this presentation. Join the community, get traveling, have fun, get on one of these experiences, but unlock the rewards and go to Greece with us. I mean, that's going to be an incredible trip. That's not the only trip. In the beginning of the presentation, we talked about you can unlock and earn 6 trips a year. I've been doing this 22 years. I've never seen any affiliate marketing that had that kind of a rewards program, which is pretty incredible. So you have the ability to unlock those trips. The first one being Greece. We'll show you how to do that. But the timing could not have been any better than it is right now. This shift is happening with or without you, with or without me. People are sick and tired of being sick and tired. They want mobility. They want the flexibility. They want to get out of their backyard. A lot of, 20 years ago, people acquired things. They wanted a second home, right? They wanted a vacation home, maybe a nice watch, different things. Post-pandemic, what I have noticed is people are downsizing, okay? They're simplifying their life because they want to go mobile. Okay, they want to go see the world. They want experiences. They want memories. That's the number one thing that I got out of what is happening in this shift right now. Why are people making the shift? Because they want more fulfillment out of life. And it's not just about buying things. And that's what our community is about, is teaching how to make the money, but making it in a different way where you're not sitting in a cubicle, you're not tied to a certain area, you're not tied to a certain, time of day. You're building your community anywhere in the world, so you're totally mobile, right? Give you the means to have the money, and then the ultimate lifestyle platform with our trips, our experiences, our lifestyle brand. So get back to the person who put you on here. Love to see you in Greece. I'll be there. I have several hundred friends that are going to be there, and we are all running to Greece, and we'll love to help you do that with you and your family as well. So thank you for joining us here today, and we look forward to seeing you in one of our future dream trips. Take care, everyone.